we're back here in the kitchen. We're getting prepped up for the pop-up, the collab with TLV. It's a very popular Israeli restaurant in town. They are down in the fairground in the food hall, downtown Austin. They do really good hummus plates, really traditional, really thoughtful, really beautiful Israeli food. And I've known the owner and chef, Berty Richter, for a while. When my daughter was just a baby, I brought her to his food truck. It was called Hummus Among Us, which should just win an award for a good name for a food truck. And he teamed up with the guys who run Emmer and Rye and Henbit, which is in the fairground as well. And they opened TLV, which are the call letters for the Tel Aviv airport. And he expanded the menu a little bit, teamed up with their pastry and bread program people, and started offering like breakfast pastries and stuff, and just really was a really popular downtown lunch place and catering and everything right before the pandemic. But they've been handling the pandemic just like anybody else, doing a bunch of to-go food and just trying to make it just as well as anybody can. But Bertie and I have been talking about doing a pop-up together, a collab together for quite a while. This video will be airing after our pop-up, but we're going to be making a couple different items. We're going to have pulled whole lamb. We're going to do it very similarly to our pulled whole hog, as far as separating the shoulders and the body from the legs. We're going to do the same thing that we do with the hog, with the lamb, which is take off the legs and make sausage with them. So we're doing a Merguez style sausage. We don't want to have any pork on the menu just in case people come and don't want to eat any pork. It is an Israeli barbecue pop-up, so we don't necessarily want to alienate anybody who would not want to eat any pork. So we're going with an uncased sausage instead of a lamb casing or a hog casing. And this is more of a kofta style. They're going to be little, like long meatballs, essentially. And the idea is a good amount of surface area. We want to work the meat into a nice homogeneous farce and grind it really smooth so it doesn't kind of crumble and break up when we're cooking it. We're going to do a very similar process to our sausage up until the point when we case it. So that means we're going to weigh it out. We're going to do the correct amount of salt on there that we do for our normal sausage. We're going to put some liquid in here. We're also going to put some interior garnish in the form of raw garlic and cilantro, very classic Merguez. And we have a spice mix here from Berty and the TLV team. They make all their own spice mixes, grind them fresh from whole spices. So that's got a bunch of red chili and some fennel. It's going to be really good. Here we go. I'm deboning some lamb. We're going to grind them up. We have a couple beef chubs here. We have some Heart Brand beef chubs from last week's burger vid. Those are just going to kind of add to our sausage. We didn't want to just do it all 100% lamb. Just want to add a little bit of beef in there, just kind of round out the flavor. And I'm almost done deboning these hams, these lamb hams, lahams. You're just using the tip of your knife and kind of gravity to just figure out where the pieces are, what you can cut through, what you can't. If you are not comfortable in your sausage casing skills yet, or if you maybe have a beef sausage and a pork sausage on the menu already and you want to do something a little bit different, this is just another technique. This kind of uncased sausage, kind of doner kebab, is useful for people in barbecue. You can, maybe instead of meatloaf, instead of a burger, instead of another sausage, this is kind of an interesting way to use extra meat into this kind of uncased sausage. In here we've got 20 pounds of lamb. We've got 15 pounds of ground akushi beef chubs. We've got 5 pounds of beef fat, 4 bunches of cilantro, 2 pounds of ice, and 45 cloves of garlic. I'm going to grind the chunks first. Then I'm going to mix the salt, pre-measured out, and the Merguez spice into all the ground meats. Then we're going to grind it through the fine die. Then we're going to mix it very well till it's tacky. Then we're going to roll everything up. Here's our Merguez spice from TLV. I would say the base for the Merguez spice is a cumin, paprika, fennel, garlic, with a little bit of warming spices in there. I don't know, cinnamon, clove, allspice, your average pumpkin spice. Ginger, no, probably not ginger. We make it a switch. Now, the smaller grinder die will help us form a more homogeneous and tighter farce. And then that way, the sausages will stay together. That plus the mixing of them and kind of like forming it into something nice and tacky, it's gonna help the sausage stay together without the casing.
And it is smoky in here.
What up, what up, what up? LeRoy and Lewis. It is September 20th. We are here with my good buddy Berty Richter from TLV.
Hello.
Excellent Israeli place in Austin, downtown and Fairground. We're doing a collab today. We got barbecue hummus plates. We got a whole smoked lamb. We got house-made merguez sausage on the smoker, smoked chicken Hawaii, cauliflower burn ends. We got the whole gamut. We got a grilled cabbage. We got our merguez and the pita, a little jus drip, if you will, please. How about some tahini banana pudding?
We got some Texas pecan and pistachio baklava with rosewater ice cream. That's a little Middle Eastern touch for the end. We've been talking about this for over a year.
Do you feel a little bit of like kind of like a return to like nostalgia coming back to the
almost
food truck?
like a closing circle, right? Like started in a truck and now we're on a truck again, but this time with much more going on.
We can throw a little bit
Yeah.
on top too to kind of make it look nice.
Right on top, herbs, okay, jus, and then turnips, a few hot peppers, a little bit of this, nice color, just like that.
Beautiful.
Okay. How'd your first whole lamb cook go?
I'd say it went pretty well.
Got a couple trays. We're making it work, man. Everybody in here is working their booties off. Putting out some really beautiful looking food from beautiful looking chefs. Hummus, extra pita, and a beets. Right here.
Sausage hummus, extra pita.
You see where that brisket is? You need it? I think it's grabbed it. Okay.
All right, got a sausage hummus here. Extra pita.
Yes, sir. So here we got some amba. This is fermented mango. It's really tangy. Is it spicy?
It's spiced, but not spicy.
It's mostly like tangy and sweet.
Yeah.
This is tatbila. It's a
Fresh chili sauce.
fresh green chili sauce.
With lemon, garlic.
Lemon, garlic. We've got two different types of shug here. Red shug, green shug. Shug.
Schug.
Shug.
Schug.
Do it now.
Good now. Good right now.
I'm just gonna pack. It's already to go.
How's it going, Sawyer?
It's smiling. It's actually going really well.
We're out here, LeRoy and Lewis, getting it. Here's the man, there's the man. How fucking great is every flavor he makes though, right?
Dude, so good. So good.
You gotta make this like Sunday specials. Chud's chicken once a month, Israeli food once a month, and then whatever the other two, like catfish. And then the fourth Sunday is just no food and Clayton doing an hour of stand-up.
How did the menu planning go between you guys?
I mean, we kind of knew what we wanted to do as far as like definitely lamb, definitely chicken, definitely a vegetable type side. We knew we wanted to do hummus plates. And then from there, it was just a matter of, you know, Berty's already got some excellent sides on his menu that have like some kind of fire-kissed elements. So it was really just, it was pretty easy. What do you think? If we were going to do it again with a different menu, or just like, if anything was left off of the menu, what was it?
We could have a grill
Live grill?
and do like a bunch of, you know, like shipudim skewers. We have an arais,
Yeah.
which is
Nice long skewers.
there's an arais, which is like a beef and lamb kebab. It's cooked inside the pita, so you stuff it raw and then you grill that.
That's right, you were telling me about that. That sounds so good. I got a lamb plate, lamb pita, got everything, got the beets to go. Ivan, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. Have a good day.
What time is it, Nathan?
It's time for a beer.
I'm gonna take a step behind the truck and shove this in my mouth.
How'd it come out?
Pretty fucking good, man.
Yeah, it looks mighty tasty. Is that all meats?
This is all the lamb meats. So, the lamb sausage and the pulled lamb, and then all the sauces.
Of course.
That was pretty cute.